All right, Gamecock Nation, what's up? Welcome back in. Uh, this is going to be a video some of y'all probably ain't gonna like, and honestly, I really don't give a shit. But if this video resonates with you, then I encourage you to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, checking this out for the first time. Share, hype the video, do all that stuff. It helps this channel a lot, and I appreciate it. Like I said, man, some of y'all probably gonna like this, and honestly, I don't care. Because right now, my frustration level is through the damn roof right now. It's through the roof with this football team. South Carolina went on the road to LSU, had multiple opportunities to take this game, and they decided to refuse to do that, to take it. Okay, LSU gave us multiple opportunities in this game, and we freaking squandered it away. Okay, like I said, my frustration is through the roof. I'm drained. I am drained mentally, physically, of putting all this effort into cheering for this team week in and week out. Okay, if you have not watched any of my fan watch-along reactions of any of the games this year, go back and watch it. I am passionate. I'm fired up. I get all worked up for what? For no reason, man, I guess. I mean, I know it's just a game, and I know it shouldn't affect me, but like I said, it's draining me. It is draining me right now, okay, week in and week out. But guess what? I'll be back next Saturday. I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment, but I'll be back next Saturday whenever we play Oklahoma. So, but I just want to talk about this for a minute. I got to get this off my chest. You know, last night, it was horrible, man. We are in game six of the 2025 season. A lot of hype coming into this season that the offense is so much better, improved. Lenorse is going to do this. Lenorse is going to do that. Rasul Faison is going to come in and be the difference maker in this offense. And it just hasn't panned out, man. It hasn't. This team is horrible on the offensive side of the ball. Horrible. And I'm wondering, dude. I watched Beamer's press conference after the game, post-game press conference, and as you see in the title of this video, you know, has Shane Beamer lost the locker room? Has Shane Beamer lost the respect of his coordinators, from his coordinators? Are they disrespecting him? Are they doing their own thing? I got two examples that I heard in that press conference that kind of gives me the notion that is happening. Okay, and I'm going to tell you them here in a few minutes. But I mean, this team, man, we're like I said, we're in week 6 and we're still doing bonehead plays, man. We're still shooting ourselves in the foot. We had 13 penalties last night. 13 penalties again. I'm not sure where we rank, but I'm pretty sure we're probably one of the worst penalized teams in all of college football, if not the worst. We got to be right there. We got to be right there amongst them, because we cannot stay still on the offensive line. We have so many procedural penalties, it's not even funny, man. We never got inside LSU's 28-yard line. I think that's the farthest we got down the field, 27, 28-yard line. We never made it past that. Every time we got in position to score, to try to get back into this ball game or whatever, we shot ourselves in the foot. We had false start penalty after false start penalty, illegal formation, freaking intentional grounding because the offensive line somehow refuses to block. I don't know if they refuse, but they're doing a piss poor job of blocking. Okay, Sellers has no time to do anything. He's scrambling for his life. And yeah, that's on him, intentional grounding. He's got to get outside the pocket. I get that. But still, the point is we keep shooting ourselves in the foot the whole game last night. And we end up having to punt numerous times because we could not put together a drive that was productive offensively. We scored 10 fucking points last night, okay? We had 3 turnovers, and we did nothing with it, absolutely nothing with it. Granted, 2 of them was on the 1-yard line or the 6-inch line or whatever it was, right backed up against the end zone. But still, we managed to get, 3 or 4 turnovers, and did nothing with it in this ball game last night. So disheartening from a fan's perspective. And And like I said, if you're a Gamecock fan and you're frustrated like me, things need to change, man. We need some change in Columbia. But I mean, going back to my 2 points, about Beamer, has he, lost the locker room with the players, and has, or is the offense, defense, running back coach, all his coordinators, are they going on their own thing, doing their own thing? Like I said, I'm going to give you 2 examples during his press conference. They asked him about Matthew Fuller. Why did Matthew Fuller not get any more touches after that 72-yard run? Okay, he touched the ball at the end of the first quarter and ran off that 72 yards. Great job by Trayvon Baugh for opening that hole. That was a solid offensive line block for the run, opened up a big hole. A Mack truck could have drove through that thing. But he reeled off a 72-yard touchdown run, and that was at the 25-second mark of the first quarter. Okay, he didn't touch that ball again until the 39 mark of the third quarter. Okay, third quarter. That's almost 20 fucking minutes of football time. Okay, over a quarter, almost a quarter and a half, I guess you could say, of football time, and he didn't touch the ball. Why? Because we got to get that shiny new toy of Faison in there and let him get touches? Are you serious? So our running back coach, which he's in charge of the rotation, and Beamer told him he needs to touch the ball more at halftime. Granted, he waited too late. Matthew Fuller should have been touching this ball after he had that run. He should have been touching that ball. If you're going to rotate him in fairly. He should have been touching that ball a whole lot more instead of waiting till the end of the third quarter. Beamer shouldn't have to tell anybody that. Okay, but this running back coach, which, like I said, he's in charge of the rotation, him and Mike Shula, the offensive coordinator, I'm not sure how much he has in that, or Sean Elliott or whatever, he's the run game coordinator. Amongst all 3, they just said, fuck you, Beamer. We're going to run this guy. And that's what they did. Until Beamer said something at halftime. And then they come out of the locker room second half. And they, like I said, they finally gave him the ball with at the 11:35, 11:39 mark, whatever it was in the third quarter. So that's one example right there. Things need to change. Things need to change right there. The other example, as far as the locker room, you got 2 guys that get hurt during the game, early in the game. Cisse and Shed Surratt. Yet, the trainer said they're good to go. They're good to go. But they don't want to come back into the game. Are we trying to win games, guys? Are we trying to win? They refusing to play. And I kind of don't blame them because this is a shitty team right now offensively. But at the same time, you on scholarship, okay? You probably I don't know if they get paid NIL money or how much, but you get paid. You're getting paid now as an athlete. You need to get your ass out there and perform. Now, if you ain't healthy, that's a different story. But if you come to the head coach, whether or not, now I'm not saying that Clint was lying to him or Beamer's lying about it, but if the head coach goes on his press conference, says you healthy and you can go and you don't go, that's blatant disrespect and dereliction of duty, however you want to say it. Them guys are getting paid now to perform. They should have had their butts back out on the field. So that goes to show that there's some locker room, something there, something going on in that locker room that doesn't make sense. And I'm not no insider, I don't have no information as far as that. This is just my observations of last night's press conference from Beamer. And them 2 reasons right there, there's something going on with this football program. And I cannot put my finger on it. And it's irritating as a fan. Okay, and y'all can come at me, oh, you ain't no fan, Chuck, you ain't no fan. You got to support the team when they're down, when they're up, whatever. I've been supporting this team, been cheering for this team for as long as I can damn remember. I'm 51 years old, so don't come at me with that bullshit, man. I've been through the 0-11, 0-21, or whatever it was when Lou Holtz was there. I've seen all that. I've seen the goods with Spurrier. I've seen all that. I've seen the ups and downs with Muschamp and the bad years with him, and I've seen it, okay? I've seen it. But there's something going on with this program, and I cannot figure it out, okay? I'm frustrated, man. 13 penalties, most of them procedural. Bad blocking every week. I beat this drum every week. Myself, Sports Talk with the Dealmaker, Carolina Jackpot, always cocky with Rooster. We all beat that drum about this offense and the blocking, okay? Is it a Shula problem? Is it a Teasley problem? Is it both of them? Is it an offensive line and offensive coordinator problem? Are they both at fault here? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say that I don't know. Maybe it's one, maybe it's both. Y'all can decide for that. But I'm freaking exhausted. I didn't want to make this video today, but like I told Dealmaker, I think I woke up madder today than I was last night during the game. And if you watched it live, y'all saw how frustrated I was during the game. But has the wheels come off the bus? Have the Beamer train come off the rails in Columbia? Is there something behind the scenes that going on that we don't know, that won't ever get said until changes happen? Is there changes coming? And I'm not talking about Beamer getting fired. I don't think Beamer gets fired. I hate to say that, but I think he's got a couple more years at least. But as far as coordinators, is there changes coming at the end of the year? Because unfortunately, Beamer won't do it mid-year, or he hasn't yet. So he probably more than likely won't do it mid-year. So we're going to have to wait to the end of the year to find out. But I'm frustrated, Gamecocks. I'm frustrated. And most of y'all are probably in the same boat I'm in with the level of frustration. And if you are, hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. Like I said, we'll be back. I'll be back myself and the Dealmaker will be back Monday night, tomorrow night, as we, I guess, talk a little more about this game, some of the goods, the bads, and all that stuff that happened. And we'll look into this game and give you guys an opportunity to come on and vent your frustration. Tell us if you think we're overreacting or whatever. I mean, it don't matter. It's a free forum there, so come hang out with us. Make sure you like it, subscribe to the Dealmaker's channel, Sports Talk with the Dealmaker. Do all that stuff. But yeah, we lost 20-10, and it was there. It was there for the taking. It was there for the taking last night, and we just couldn't get out of our own way, to be honest. And LSU got the win. Now LSU's not really a good team, and anybody that says that is just plain they haven't watched a whole lot of football, I guess, because LSU's really not that good of a team right now. They're struggling on offense, just like we are. And it was there. It was there. We lost, but we're gonna move on. Not gonna complain about the refs, because in the end, it wasn't the refs' fault that we lost this game. The offense just being inept, not disciplined enough. That's the reason why we lost this game. The defense fought hard. Defense played their butts off last night. Got the ball back for us 3 times. Forced multiple 3-and-outs. And the offense just couldn't do nothing. Offense just could not do nothing. And we are where we are right now. Will this team win any more games? There's got to be at least one left on there, probably the Coastal Carolina game. But that's not really a given, even though I think we will beat them. That's not really a given, but that game's out there. And who knows, we may be a 4-8 team, 5-7 team if we can somehow beat Clemson. But that's not looking promising either, even though Clemson's about the same condition we are right now. That's not a guarantee. But anyway, I appreciate everybody for listening to this rant. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you think about the whole situation with the locker room and the coaching staff. And if y'all think I'm right, let me know. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. That's what this is for. But I think there's something there, man. I really do. I stewed on it and thought about it all night, and I think there is. I think there's something there deeper than what Beamer wants to let on, what the program, the AD and everybody, involved in the program. I think there's more there, the staff and everything that we as fans won't ever get the opportunity to know. So y'all get in the comments, let me know, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.